Chaos Control! Hello everyone, my name is Jordan the Hedgehog and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Z to A. Last time, we ended up doing a couple of side quests. We still have one more up above, because after that we ended up battling against Grisham of Team Flare Novaire. And they ended up unlocking the way for us to learn about what's been going on down in Lysander Labs. Learn the secret of everything and whatnot. We got the elevator key. A key card that activates the elevator in Lysander Labs. It is emblazoned with Team Flare's logo. Head to the elevator near the entrance. Investigate. What's this? It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. Then they begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Interesting. Max potion. Well, oh, hold on, what's this? Looks like a lever. You pull down the lever and activate the power supply unit. It looks like the nearby warp panel should work now. Oh, nice. It's a good thing I checked around the place a little longer before. Otherwise, I would have been waiting a long I would have had to cut out so much. Now then, let's take the elevator down. You tapped the elevator key against the panel. You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Let's go to B2F first. Then we'll check B3F. Oh, I have to go to B3F. Okay. Well then, let's just check what's on B2F then. Wait, that's all there is? I can't even... Okay. Well then, let's see what's at B3F. How big? Doesn't seem to be that much. Oh. Oh, it's dark in there. It's very dark. It's a little too dark. I don't like how there's noise. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keys has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Let's go with the device first. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him, without delay. Which file would you like to review? File 2, the fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? File 3, the Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. Oh yeah, I wanted to point that out. I made a mistake during the part with where I battled Zygarde's 50% form, where I had mentioned like the rulers of life and death, or pretty much like the land and the sky. I called it, which was Yveltal and Xerneas, but I ended up saying Zygarde and Xerneas in that part. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? File 4, our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zygarde? Lysander! Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. L? But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost memories, most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth, I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Anything else you have to say? Oh, nope. Wait, where's Zygarde? Well, it's time for us to leave this place. Wait, what did that say? Investigate. The cups on the counter look as if they were being used recently. Oh, okay. Investigate? A thin layer of dust coats the shelves. I'm kind of curious, can I see anything else around here? Nope. Oh then, Grisham? Did you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Jordan, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we, too, became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Novea Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the Z to A Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Oh boy, things are getting very heavy right now. AZ, you've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you are following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? Oh, Jordan. Did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Novea, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Novea Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Jordan, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many people had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Whoa. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel with Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returned to my side again after 3,000 years. Was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Jordan? It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Jordan. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Novea. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. I've got my challenges ticket ready, Grisham. You are going to battle me, whether you like it or not. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the Z to A Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Grizel, please. That's too far. But it is true that you, Jordan, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? I care about the Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the strongest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Challenges ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. You carry nothing, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Challenged by Grisham of Team Flare Novea. Pangoro first, huh? I'm gonna switch that up. Gardevoir, let's do this. He's got 6 Pokemon. Malamar. Hiwa, he's using a female. Oh wait, whoops. Did not mean to use Hydro Pump. That takes way too long to charge up. Tyranitar. I tried to get off the attack quick. Salamence! One of my favorite dragon types. He is Charizard. My wasted youth. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard! Just like Grizel. Mega Charizard X, I figured it would be. Let's bring out Gallade. It's my turn to Mega Evolve. Let's go, Gallade. Let's see, who do I want to go for? Emball. Down goes Charizard. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. You've been promoted to rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still hold us. And they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Jordan. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Novea exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. You obtain TM 104, Flare Blitz. The user, one of the most powerful TMs. And come by Novea Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those ember roasts you like. Zygarde! What's going on? I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Hey Zygarde. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. What's up, Tawny? Guess what? I made it to rank A too! Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A-ranked trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette? What is it? What's wrong? Floette? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. It is Ange. Is it Ange that is affecting you? Floette. Huh? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up, worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. Are you okay there, AZ? That night. What the? What was that? Jordan, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Oh, things are progressing fast. Things are kicking into gear now. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Kanari is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator always so slow? Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AZ, Floette, you okay? We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Whoa, hey, what the heck? Everything around the tower's gone, all that construction and whatnot. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower! This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. What'll happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. Don't worry, AZ. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has Mega Evolved, she can take on the power of the tower. The power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it has always intended to take. Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Jordan. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. There's a Zygarde cell. Where did it jump? Did it jump into my back pocket pouch? Well anyways, we need to head over towards the tower right now. Whoa. It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify this situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having 2 trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Jordan are both rank A now, Tawny. That's right. We should battle. So I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. And then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I cannot hardly stand in your way. Alright, Jordan. Talk to me when you're ready to battle. Alright then. You and me, Tawny. I'm assuming it's gonna be a 6-on-6 battle. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer and who'll take control of the tower. Let's do it. We're ready when you are, Vinny. Trainer Tawny, rank A, authenticated. Trainer Jordan, rank A, authenticated. These 2 trainers are cleared to battle to decide who is the strongest Z to A Royale trainer. I'll prove that I'm the one to handle this. As Team MZ's leader, I'm ready for the responsibility. I knew you'd say that. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Meow stick. Let's go for a flamethrower first. Flame wheel, quick! That's one Pokemon down. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Managed to set up both a light screen and a reflect. You have poison! Your Guja knows poison? Unbelievable! I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Avalog. Please be enough. Okay. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette, so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Meganium. Oh, we're both down. Huh. If I'm going to protect everyone in Lumiose, I can't go losing to you. Manectric. I'm gonna call out Gallade. Let's Mega Evolve Gallade. For Alligator. I can't believe you've got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. It's time for the final onslaught. Throughout my Gallade versus your Feraligatr. I really wanted to be the one to save everybody, but I know you can protect them too. So you really are Lumiose's greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. Oops, I almost hit my my mic, whatever. What's this called? Like, pop speaker, whatever. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready, I'll be, I guess, yeah, last big job. But I'd say that this is probably a good spot to call the episode here for now. So, thank you so much for watching. And I'm not too sure if the next episode will be the finale or not, but stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Pokemon Legends Z to A. Until then, take care. Chaos Control!